about young Miss Vanessa? Like, what was your childhood like?
I think everyone know that I lost my mom when I was very young. She was killed in a car accident. Her vehicle was struck by a drunk driver, which is why I'm an advocate for MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving. I support that charity tremendously because it's something that I believe in.
Sorry to hear that.
The younger Miss Vann, she was always into everything in high school. You know, everyone thought that I would be in the arts or something because I used to sing a lot in high school. But the middle-aged Miss Vann, she was very power to the people. I was always, you know, getting involved in something where I was trying to, you know, like I said, power to the people. You know, that's what I was. And then, you know, the Vanessa, after I had Melody and stuff, she had calmed down a little bit because now she had someone to be responsible for. But yeah, and the Vanessa now is just, you know, just trying to be the best person I can be. And at the end of the day, I just want to know that I've done something that's pleasing to God and where I'm at.
Amen, honey, and hallelujah. What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with a Love and Marriage Huntsville Extra, honey. We got Miss Vann, honey, which is Miss Melody Cherie's mom, honey. Okay, she did a interview with When Tate Talk. I'm going to be playing that audio, and I will be in and out with my commentary.
I think he's proud. I think he's happy. I think he's very proud. I think he would be happy.
I hope so.
I do too. Okay, so your father raised you after that. How many siblings do you have?
There was a total of 10 of us, and my grandmom on my mom's side, as well as my dad, raised us.
Okay. And were you the only girl, you said?
No, I have two other sisters. We actually lost one of my sisters 3 years ago.
Oh,
and so now it's only two of us girls. It was 3 girls, 7 boys.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Big family.
Yes. My grandmother, like my mom, is one of, 12. You know, we lost my uncle in 2020, and he was my age. So, you know, he was like my brother. So, yeah. How many times have you been married?
I've been married twice.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My first husband died of cancer, and my second husband, you sort of meet him in the book I wrote, Usher Yet Abandoned the Mask of a First Lady. Yeah.
Okay. And was Mel really close to your husband's?
Mm-hmm. She was.
Great. Okay. So, when you say you were, you know, with your mom, your maternal grandmother and father raising you, were you still very close to your father?
Oh, very, very close to my dad. Okay. You know, my dad, he was an awesome father. You didn't leave the house in the morning without eating breakfast. He was going to cook breakfast and you were going to eat. You know, when I was pregnant with Melody, I had a craving all the time, and you might laugh at this, but I always wanted bologna, a honey bun, and a grape soda. And so on Fridays, he would go to the store, and he would get me my grape soda, my honey bun, and he would do bologna gravy.
Bologna? Does she mean bologna?
Yeah.
Bologna.
But yeah, I was very close to my dad. We all were.
Okay, good. Did you look like your mom or your dad? Who did you favorite more?
I think I'm a mixture of both. You know, I hear some of my family members say, you look just like your mom. You know, and then I hear a lot of people say, ooh, that Rogers blood runs deep, because my dad he was a Rogers. We lost him several years ago. But yeah, everybody says I look like both.
Okay, great. Okay.
Who do y'all think that Melody looked like? Have we ever seen a picture of her dad? Her mom and her, they favored to me, honey. They look like twins.
All right. So, we know that you and Mel just closed on some property. like 31 acres, was it?
35.6 acres. But the thing is, you know, people say that we purchased 35.6 acres. There was 35.6 acres of timberland that me and my business partner, we purchased about 10 years ago. And when COVID hit and they started, you know, giving everybody these low interest rates and stuff like that, you know, we was like, hey, you know what, this might be a good time for us to try to sell this property and get what we want for it. And sure enough, you know, we put out there that it was for sale. And before you knew it, you know, we got exactly what we wanted for it. We didn't negotiate or anything. We got exactly what we wanted for it. So we actually sold 35.6 acres.
And that was the deal that was just closed like a month or so ago?
No, the deal that was just closed a month ago, that was 1.8 million. That was 428 acres of timberland.
Wow.
I'm a real estate broker. Some people know that, some people don't.
I was going to ask you, like, what sector of the real estate were you involved in?
We just specialize in land sales. I don't deal with houses, you know. I know timberland. That's what we know. So that's what we focus on. And it's usually large tracts. You know, it could be anywhere from 120 acres to 1,002 acres. But, you know, it's big property.
And you used to be on the radio.
Yeah.
What did you do on the radio?
I used to be a radio personality for...
Look at Miss Vann, honey. She was a radio personality. Okay. And what was Miss Wanda doing? Okay, over there making illegal salami sandwiches. Okay, if there's such a thing. Okay, you better rack in size.
Christian radio station.
Okay.
This was back when Melody was in high school. And I was the Saturday and Sunday morning host.
Oh, that's cool.
Great. You have the voice for it anyway, so I can see that. It's so calming and soothing.
Now, really quickly, guys, shout out to Forest Rocks, because have y'all heard her Miss Vanessa impression? Get yourself on over to Forest Rocks YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe and listen to her Miss Vanessa impression. It is hilarious. Oh my God.
Have you ever thought about, like, I know you used to be a first lady, so I know that, you know, the counseling thing is already in there, but have you ever thought about, like, just moving into that sector and, like, counseling people? Because your voice, I feel like no matter what's going on with people, when you talk to them, even if you say it's going to be okay, like, they believe it. Like, they believe it. Like, when the episode that we seen when the girls had the peace party and Melody talked to Kimmy, because Melody has that same type of thing with her too. And she talked to Kimmy and she was saying, you know, if you want to talk about it, and Kimmy was saying, like, no, this and that. And I said on my review, I said, I believe if that, because it seemed like Kimmy almost like fell into her arms with it. And I said, I believe if that would have been Miss Vann, I think Kimmy would have laid it out for her. Like, I think she would have laid it out for her. What, have you ever thought about that?
Well, I've done counseling for the past 20-something plus years. You know, once I became a member of the cloth, you know, you have to be a counselor to a certain degree. I also, at that time, I started a women's ministry, Lift, Ladies Increasing in Faith Together. So, you know, I'm constantly, you know, counseling someone. But I enjoy spending this part of my life being a grandmom, you know, leaving those memories with my grandbabies, you know, pouring into them, hoping that there's something that I share with them that will help shape the person that they're going to be. And I mainly want to make sure that when God calls me home, if he calls me home, I pray before they go. I want them to have some great memories of me. You know, like I said, when Melody was growing up, you know, one of the things she said was, why does someone always have to be here? You know, and I'm trying to do better with that with my grandbabies. You know, I want us to have that one-on-one time that we spend together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I enjoy writing. You know, I'm just enjoying doing that right now.
Okay, good. I'm gonna order the children's book for my kids. Not my kids, my grandbaby. I'm gonna order that for her because she is like, I bought her a lot of books last year for Christmas, so I'm like, oh my God, I can order Miss Vann's book. You know, I always want to support. So okay.
But you're gonna really enjoy volume 2 that's coming out in December.
Okay,
good. Have special activity in there that you can do with your grandbaby.
Oh, y'all check out Miss Vann's children books, honey.
And she is so smart. Like, she is so smart. She can be one of the little M&M kids. Her name started with M. Mackenzie.
Oh, Lord.
She was part of the crew, okay?
Wow.
Let's see here.
A mess.
So,
is this one involving Mark?
Well, we got to have some of those in the mix. Are they going to say you're doing favoritism?
Thank you for understanding.
So whatever questions they have in the chat, you can ask me. I may not answer them, but you can ask me.
Wait, Ms. Vann, I already put them on notice in that chat. They already know they can't ask nothing messy. If they do, they better ask me on the side. They already know not to. They know how to play with you around me.
Well, you're a good one if they listen to you.
Okay. So, I want to talk about Scope. So, when you worked at Scope, like, how did that come about, you working at Scope?
Melody and Martell. That's how it came about.
They actually worked there.
They had a friend that they were trying to help out.
Oh, did y'all hear that? They had a friend that they was trying to help out. Okay, would that be Big Toenail Head? Okay.
They brought me up, but I didn't know that I was going, and I've said this before, I didn't know that I was going to be working for MARTELL and MARSAU. You know,
yeah, two dingbats, okay? Hook-headed and Big Toenail Head, okay?
I was going to be working for Hold and Hope. And when I found out that I was going to be working for MARTELL and MARSAU, it was really uncomfortable in the home for a while.
I bet it would be working for two narcissists, honey, okay?
Because I was like, this is not somebody I would have wanted to work for, you know. But I had sold my home. I had moved to Huntsville. I thought I had to see it through at that point. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of person, you know, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to give it 100%. And I'm going to make it successful, whatever it is that I'm doing.
Oh, that's where Melody gets her entrepreneurial spirit from. You go, Miss Vann.
So, yeah, that's how it came about.
What did you do there?
I was the office. I was the, I guess you could say like the main order processor. I was the only person they had employed. So I did a little bit of everything. I processed the orders. I found contractors in different states to do the work that needed to be done. All of that stuff.
And that was from the beginning, right?
Yes.
And about how long did you stay there?
I worked for Scold for 2 years.
How long? I'm sorry.
2 years.
2 years. Okay. And when you left there, do you know how like the company's financials were? Were they in the red or were they in the green?
I thought we were doing pretty good. You know, Hold and Hope had a bonus plan that they had implemented for their employees, you know, where if you got enough jobs completed and stuff, and whatever the net income was for the company, you got a good bonus check for helping the company reach its goal. And Scope had implemented that, and, you know, I was receiving bonuses, you know, for the work that I was getting completed. And the funny thing about that is, by nature, I'm a giver. So if I know that someone is struggling or having a hard time, or if I feel like, oh, we really should have gave this contractor more money. And a lot of people don't know this, but my contractors know this. I would take my bonus money that I would get and I would divide it between all of the contractors that I had doing jobs.
Wow.
I would give that money back to them because I wouldn't have got the bonuses if they hadn't got the work completed for me.
Now, do you think Miss Wanda would have did such a thing? No. Okay, she would have took that money and went on to that racetrack or somebody's casino. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Wow. But yeah. And a lot of the contractors, I still, have a relationship with them today.
Wow, that is fantastic. People would take that and just try to be greedy instead of like it's still coming full circle around. Like you said, you wouldn't got the bonuses if it wasn't for
exactly.
So why not share that and then get more coming in?
Right. Okay. And I knew if they were happy, then they would keep doing the work for me.
Oh my God. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. Okay. So with the I call it a rent party. You guys called it on the show the grand reopening or soft opening or something like that. When you was there and you were leaving out and the young lady came and said the things and stuff to you. When she said the thing about the daughter thing, did you hear that when she said it?
She talking about Destiny, you guys. Y'all remember Destiny came at Miss Vann as she walked out and she said something about you need to stop pimping your daughter. Something along those lines.
I did not know it was said until the episode aired and all over YouTube everybody was talking about it. And I was like, well, dog, I didn't even know she said that, So I was bothered by it, once I heard it because, that's Melody's friend. So it's not, I don't hang out with Melody's friends. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I had been around her because she had been in Melody's home a lot. And I had done nothing but respected her. And whenever she was here, she respected me, I remember one time she said, I want your mom to be my mom, So
wow.
Whenever I found out what was said, yeah, I didn't know it until after
she just jealous, Miss Vann.
It aired. Because what happened was we were getting ready to walk out of the shop. Because when we walked in, we were greeted not in a very friendly way. And you could feel that. Right. So
we could feel that too, Miss Vann. Destiny had the energy of who in the hell left the gate open? Okay, why are these people are in my business? Okay, she was not walking around greeting anybody. I didn't see her, helping anybody get anything off the shelf. She was just there. Okay, and you wonder why the motherfucker is always closed. I'm just saying. I know some of y'all rolling your eyes, sucking your damn teeth, honey. But the truth is the truth, and the truth needs no proof. How you doing?
Sort of made our rounds, filmed the scene that we needed to film with Martell. And then we got ready to leave. Well, when we were walking out, production stopped me. And they were getting ready to set up a scene for me to talk to someone else that was there at the shop. Oh. Well, Melody and Martell, they're walking out. So all of a sudden, while I'm talking to production, I hear all this commotion, of her yelling at Melody. And so I told production, I'm like, no, we're not getting this scene today. I'm out. I'm leaving. And when I was walking out, she was walking back from the door, and I said, that was very rude. And it was very rude.
Yep, so nasty and so rude.
It was. That's all I said. And then when she approached me, well, you're very rude for lying on me. And I was like, I didn't lie. And that was it for me. I was out. I was trying to make sure I was going out with Melody. So, yeah, I didn't hear her when she said what she said.
I'm not saying anything because I'm calming down. Because I don't watch the video I did about it. There was a lot of cussing going on.
But you know what? A lot of stuff like that, they should have just made me a main cast member because I seem to be, and this is really how I feel about it. when they can't get to Melody, they come after me.
Yeah.
And they come after me with some BS.
Yeah.
Okay? And it's to the point now where it be so far-fetched, it goes in one ear and out the other. I don't even let it faze me like that. Because the people who know me knows me. You know, and some people, you know, they'd rather believe a lie instead of the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, a lie spreads faster than the truth.
Yes, it does.
You know, I think I'm still trying to live down everybody saying that I was a side chick to Melody's dad. Even though his kids had came out and said, no, our dad was divorced years before Melody met her. But, you know, some people still choose to run with that narrative. And it's just to the point where I don't care.
They know not to look again. They know not to say it around me, but because like that's what I'm like. I'm like Marcus even said that. Like Marcus even came out and said that. Like no, that's not the case at all. And things even further when you guys was just at his house with his mom and all that type of stuff. I know sometimes people, even if they are in that type of situation, move past those type of things. But I'm like. They want something negative so bad. Like it's like you and your daughter are too good to be true.
And the fact of the matter is, Marcus' mom, if that was the case, she wouldn't have been all lovey-dovey with me in those photos. Do you understand me?
Never.
Yeah, she was teaching me how to defend myself because that night we ended up watching Mind, Body, Money. Yeah, I'm getting all twisted up. We ended up watching Mind, Body, and Money, and then we watched the episode that night. And she was telling me what to do to get people straight, okay?
I love it.
That's good, you guys, that she's like really cool with Marcus's mom. So that's really cool. And I love how Marcus defends Melody. Like, Melody girl, you are so lucky.
Love that. Yeah, I choose like to think logical about certain things. And like when you said like I don't know how you and Melanie do it. And I don't know why people keep doing it, but to have, like, I know it probably can cause a weight on you, but it seems like however way you handle it well, because with people coming like that toward your daughter, and that's your only child, beside me, of course, but...
And I'm your daughter too, Miss Vann, that, you know, you'll never hear from, but I'm going to do better.
People coming at your child like that, I know that has to bring the grizzly mother bear out of a person. And people is like, well, she shouldn't have said that. She shouldn't have said that. And it's like if somebody even tell your kid to stop running toward the street and you know they're not supposed to do that, you're all over their head. Don't tell my child what to do. So don't judge this woman or anything like that. And I love that you let Melody handle her own battles because you know what you instilled in her and you know she can handle it.
Well, at first I wasn't so good at not wanting to respond. Mm-hmm. And Melody, you know, she kept telling me, Mom, I got it. Don't worry about it. Mom, I got it. Don't worry about it. So, you know, because she didn't want me getting involved in certain things or, you know, clapping back at someone, I refrained from doing that. But as far as things are with me, I understand spiritual warfare when I see it, and I already know how it ends.
Yeah.
You know, because, you know, anytime you come at someone for no reason, and you come at them with stuff that is not true, because you don't even know me. You don't know me at all. So anything you know about me, is secondhand information. Mm-hmm. We don't even run in the same circle.
Yeah. Come on. She don't hang out with the people on the first floor?
So, you know, I understand spiritual warfare whenever I see it. You know, God gave me a peace about it. I'm good.
Good. Good. And I'm glad that is. And like I said, I wouldn't give them any of my energy either. If I were you. I think, like I say, I tend to pop off, but people, while we're building our relationship, maybe you can help calm me with that as well. And because I get like that too. I react first without thinking, and I can't imagine. I wouldn't want to imagine that with somebody like that. But just thank God that you raised your daughter the way you raised your daughter. And just so that you guys know that we are supporting you, we are supporting Mel. That mess, people that it would matter don't believe in that mess. They're not interested in that mess. It's just nothing. And I don't understand either. But if you sit back and look, and even like to the naysayers, if they sit back and look at how, like you said, the person that has done nothing to them and has done everything to help them, and to treat them like this for nothing, you'll see, because they know most people say, well, it can't be everybody. It got to be her. But no, like, it's quite the opposite in this situation. And we're watching it right before our eyes, how everything they touch crumble. Like, we're watching it in front of our eyes, and it's like, you not tired yet?
Well, and the thing is, I tell everyone, 2020, when COVID hit, even up to 2021, people went through some devastating times. And some people drew closer to God, and some people just, the evil came out in them.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm not going to partake in that. Like I said, I'm going to do everything I can to be who I am and be true to me and to the God that I serve. It can bother you a little bit, when you've been good to someone and wished the best for someone, and, you wanted to see them succeed and you wanted them to be a better version of themselves, and then they decide to render you evil for your good. But it is what it is. Because the fact of the matter is, no one can ever say that I said anything that I had done for anyone until they brought it up.
Yeah.
And even after they brought it up, I didn't respond to it. Because at the time that I did it, my heart was in the right place. Mm-hmm. And, like I said, it is what it is. God that gave me that back girl 100-fold. Okay? So the money that you still owe me and stuff, God that gave that back to me 100-fold.
Oh,
I don't care about it. I don't care about it. Like, people do that to me all the time. Borrow money, I loan money. I don't care. Like, I don't want to see any of my friends without. And if I need something, they do it for me too. So if it comes along with somebody, is using me, they lost that. Like, because once I realized that, you look what you lost. I lost something that we don't know about you, that you want us to know about you.
Something that you don't know about me that I want you to know
that
about.
you want us to know.
I don't know. I think you all pretty much know everything, or if they don't know, they made it up. So
okay. Or if you wanted to clear up any misconceptions, I'll take that one. If you don't have a something that we don't.
Okay, I want to clear this up because I'm sure this question is probably in the chat somewhere. I'm not reading the chats and stuff, but I'm sure it's in there.
Okay.
I want to clear this up.
Okay.
If I have never taken you to any family gatherings, if I have never introduced you to any of my friends, if I have never entertained you in my home, and vice versa, if you and I are both seeing other people, baby, we're not in a relationship.
What are we?
We're friends hanging out. Okay?
Oh, she talking about Mark, honey. Get him together, Miss Vann.
That's the way I roll over here. I'm not into this microwave stuff. But if I never entertained you in my home, Never taking you to any family gatherings. Never introduce you to any of my friends. I'm seeing people, you're seeing people. We're friends hanging out.
That's right.
We hook up, okay?
Good, Judy. Good. Yes. Thank you, Miss Vann. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we have a couple more minutes. So one thing, okay, another trivia question. Okay. You don't have to be involved in this one, Miss Vann.
Okay.
First person to put it in the chat. Let me go stroll down to the chat. Oh, Lord, I've been way behind. What are the days of the week that Miss Vann was on her radio platform? What days of the week was she on there and everything? I don't mind. At this point, or by the time we end this stream, they're going to be my nieces and nephews. So,
okay.
I can't complain. And if anybody got a problem with any noise, they know I'm going to handle them after this. I'm not going to do it while you're here.
Well, Melody is keeping them a little quiet right now, so we're good.
Okay.
And they had a big dinner, so they're probably sleepy right about now.
Y'all already ate?
Yeah.
Are y'all mixed? Because, we don't eat Thanksgiving until like 7, 8 o'clock.
Well, we actually started at 1:30 today. And, since they have 7 days on, 7 days off, if it's his week to have the kids during the holidays, we either do it before or after. And Melody decided to do it before, so we did it this weekend.
Okay.
All right, you guys, that is all I got to say about that. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this here video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.